Previously, we talked about the fact that a water skipper or water strider insect is able to walk on the surface of a pond or creek without breaking the surface tension of the water. And the reason for it had to do with the polarity of this amazing water molecule. The fact that it's somewhat lopsided and is positive on one end, negative on the other, causes it to stick together and form that tension that supports that little bug. Well, in the last experiment, we dropped paper clips into a cup that was completely full of water. And because of the polarity of that molecule, it stuck together and actually got higher than the rim of that cup. It wanted to stay together instead of overflowing. Well, in this experiment, we're going to try something different. We're going to see if we can make a paper clip float on the water like a water skipper. To do this, you'll need a cup of water and 2 paper clips. So gather your materials and see if you can figure out to use these to make one of the paper clips float on the water. Gather those materials. Now pause the video and see if you can do this, and then I'll reveal how I did it afterwards. So here's what I did. I took the 2 paper clips. The one I want to float, I set aside. The other one, I bent up at an angle, what's called a 90-degree angle, and then I opened one leg a little bit. So now it looks like this. It's opened up to a 90-degree angle, and one of the legs has been opened up a little bit. Now I'm going to use that as a support to lower with the other paper clip into the water very carefully. So I'm going to place the floating paper clip on top of my platform, and I'm very carefully going to lower that onto the water. And there it is, floating on the surface of the water. Now, interestingly, water skippers can only do that in clean water. If this water was polluted, it could break the surface tension of the water by breaking down the polarity of the water molecule. Look what happens when I add some soap to this water. Down it goes. The surface tension of the water has been broken, and that paper clip can no longer float. So were you able to float a paper clip on water? So how did your experiment go? Were you able to successfully float a paper clip on the surface of water?